So I meet with someone the other day who he heard me speak on a podcast, and he said, I've never heard of healing from betrayal the way you talk about it. And I was talking about what I always talk about, the 5 stages from betrayal to breakthrough. It's proven, it's predictable. And he said, it made so much sense. Now here he is, sole custody of his kids, exhausted, depleted, just, went through a divorce, healing from betrayal, and in that place of wondering, like, what the heck did I do? Is it me? All of this. Now I know that he's in stage 2/stage 3. And so I was talking, he asked me, how we can work together. And I told him about our Transform program, and it clearly wasn't a fit. And I talked about the other program, which is amazing. I mean, you move through the stages. And then he said, well, I'm going to think about it. And then he didn't do anything. Now, I know I'm not supposed to care, but I do. Because what I know for sure is if nothing changes, nothing changes. And why is it that someone can be, and please help me with this because I don't understand it, so broken, they feel so broken, we're never broken, bent, but they feel so broken, they feel so hopeless, they feel like there's nothing they can do to change their situation. Then they realize there is something to do, and they do nothing. I just don't even understand that. To me, it's like what are you doing? Where are you? Why is that okay? Think about it. If you have kids, and even if you don't, you have people that are looking at you, that are counting on you, whether it's your work, whether it's your family, whatever. And there is no greater role model. If you're a parent, there is no greater role model than you. So how are you showing up? And if you're not showing up the way you need to, what can you do? And I'm not committed. I wasn't committed to him working with PBT, the PBT Institute. I was just committed to I just wanted him to be committed to doing something. And I think we're so depleted, and we're so exhausted, and we just are so busy believing that nothing can change, and we stay so stuck. And that is stage 3, everyone. It is the place most people get to and stay in. Transformation doesn't even begin until stage 4. So I don't know. I know I'm not supposed to be frustrated by it. I'm supposed to just kind of be there, but it's personal. It is, because I know what's waiting when you move through the stages. And to me, and I use this example a lot, but it's like, imagine 2 women and they're 50 pounds overweight. And one says, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm really done. And does the work and changes and loses the 50 pounds. And she says to the other one, she's like, oh my gosh, it's so great here. Come on, I'll help you. Let's do this. And the other one is like, no, it's okay. It's okay. You're not here just for okay. It's like when someone's like, well, how are you? Fine. You're not here for just fine. If you're healing from a betrayal, you've been through the worst of it already. The worst of it's over. Why are you just settling in your health, in your work, in your relationships, in staying stuck? You owe it to yourself and your kids, if you have them, to move through the 5 stages. You don't have to do it with me. Do it with a certified PBT coach or practitioner. Trust Again, or book Trust Again, maps out the 5 stages, but don't stay stuck. I did the research. It's not possible. It's predictable. It's predictable. I'm not making it up. The research proves it. You can move through the stages. You just have to have that willingness. That's the biggest word, I would say, a willingness to move through the stages. So I don't know, just sharing my frustration at someone who has 3 kids looking at him, like counting on him, and he's deciding to stay in stage 3. Don't do that. Don't do that. Move through the stages however you can. Here to help.